The Crown Prince of Morocco is one of the most popular royal princes out there, and we can definitely see why. The 18-year-old who's set to succeed his father one day garners considerable attention for being a humble and hardworking person despite his background. Want to know more about this royal bachelor? Keep watching for all the interesting details. Born on May 8, 2003 to the second oldest monarchy in the world, Moulay Hassan, Crown Prince of Morocco, seems destined to live a life of fame, fortune, and comfort. But if his attitude is anything to go on, he has a bright future ahead of him. Moulay may have had a 21-gun salute in his honor when he was born and a personal net worth of $1.5 billion, making him one of the richest princes in the world, but that doesn't mean he doesn't take his position seriously. He is one of the most well-liked princes today, largely because of his frequent appearances at public events. Often accompanied by his father, the prince is commonly seen attending public events on behalf of his family. One of the events that catapulted him into the international spotlight was when he attended the One Planet Summit with his father as the youngest participant. He was highlighted as the representative of the youth to encourage them to start being active in the fight against climate change and an inspiration for the next generation. Other than that, he accompanies his father on official visits and tours, just like his parents and little sister. Moulay also personally welcomed Palestinian children on a visit to Morocco and shared his culture with them, gathering widespread attention. His being an active royal makes people sure he is someone who doesn't neglect his duties and has gotten him several admirers, especially among the youth. With his net worth of $1.5 billion, it's only natural that what's a fortune to us is just pocket change to him. So, how does the prince with the world at his beck and call spend his time when he's free? Well, for one, he obviously indulges his love for flying. We mentioned that the prince is an avid aviator, so it's obvious that his aircrafts would be something to behold. He would also need something suitable for maintaining anonymity with his frequent trips abroad. It's for this reason that Moulay owns one of the most expensive aircrafts ever, the Gulfstream G650 jet with a personalized license plate reading CNAMH, which stands for Majesty. The VIP private jet seats 8 passengers and 4 crew members and can fly up to 14,000 kilometers with ease, even having an Israeli J-Music missile defense system on board, which is reported to have cost a whopping $20 million. The price of this plane, an eye-popping $67.4 million. The prince travels all over the world on this costly jet, including the funeral of the Count of Paris back in 2019. Obviously, the Moroccan royal family does not hold back when it comes to their beloved crown prince. All this talk of duties must have got you wondering, what does the Moroccan crown prince do in his free time? The hustle and bustle of a royal can get to be too much, especially when he's carrying out his official duties left and right. Like anyone else, Moulay also needs time to relax. Probably for this reason, the prince is known to love to travel. He visited the Greek island Skiathos, when he rented the luxury yacht Serenity, something which costs $500,000 to rent for a week, although we're guessing that was pocket change for him. You might also be interested in knowing that even in his busy life, he makes time for his family. Just 2 months after his visit to Skiathos, Moulay visited New York with his mother, Lala Salma, and his little sister, Lala Khadija. These are, of course, apart from his official visits, which he still carries out. The Moroccan royal family has a collective net worth of $5.7 billion, so you can imagine the sort of lifestyle the prince leads. But just because he was born into riches doesn't mean he's nothing but his daddy's money. The prince is commonly known for having both beauty and brains, and is insanely popular in his home country. Did you know that the Moroccans have a custom where they kiss the hands of people older than them as a sign of respect? On the other hand, people also often kiss the hands of royalty to show their respect and loyalty to their monarch. As he started attending events, the crown prince did something that surprised many. Whenever officials would bend to kiss his hand to show their deference to him, he would pull his hand away. This was not a sign of disrespect for the officials, but rather the prince humbling himself. It was to show that he does not wish for them to lower themselves in front of someone younger than them, and expresses his humility. This act gained him a lot of praise as someone who doesn't neglect his elders and is mindful of others. Moulay seems to be intent on following in his father's footsteps, who also brought positive change to the royal family when he gave several rights to women upon becoming king, and is well known for being a prudent ruler. Moving on to the prince's many talents, his personality aside, his brains are no joke either. He is a polyglot and speaks 4 languages fluently, namely Arabic, English, Spanish, and French. He attended the Royal College located at the Moroccan Royal Palace, which has been specializing in educating royal princes and princesses for several generations. There, he received grooming befitting the future king of a nation. The prince also has a keen interest in aviation and majored in the subject instead of following in his father's footsteps, who studied law. He's the first Moroccan royal to do so. But being able to fly is the least Moulay can do. The crown prince is really liked in his mother country, so much so that there's a stadium which can seat 1,200 people in Rabat named after him, Stade Moulay Hassan. There's also a street circuit in Marrakech called the Circuit International Automobile Moulay El Hassan. We think that gives a pretty clear idea of his standing in Morocco. And of course, another thing that gets him much attention among the youth, particularly females, is his looks. There are several girls who consider him to be cute, and who doesn't like to dream about a handsome, well-mannered prince. Prince Moulay Hassan's father, King Mohammed VI, hosts Emirati Crown Prince for iftar meal. Crown Prince Moulay Hassan accompanied his father as he hosted the Crown Prince of the UAE, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, for an iftar dinner earlier this April. The banquet was an affirmation of the generations-long friendly relationship between Morocco and the UAE as they look forward to continued cooperation. Also in attendance were several other important dignitaries, such as Prince Moulay Rachid of Morocco and Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the ruler's representative in the Al Dhafra region. It is said that the party prayed for the prosperity and good of the nations and wished for the goodwill between the nations to be ever present. On April 7, 2022, the Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez traveled to Morocco in order to soothe the tensions created due to the disputed Western Sahara region of Morocco. This marked a new phase in relations between the two countries, which had come to a standstill last April. That's a wrap for this video. What would you do if you could live as the Crown Prince? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.